Hi, Dr. Joe Vitale. Welcome. I'm here to do something profound. I'm here to do something that can change your life forever. And I'm going to do it for free, and I'm going to do it to help you, because helping you will help everybody, and it'll help the planet. So what do I mean by this? Well, first of all, I'm on a mission to cause a movement to create an awakening. What I'm working on is creating a movement, a population of what I call awakened millionaires. Awakened millionaires are people who have the spiritual and the material side of life at peace. There's no longer a war inside of them. Now they know money's good, money's neutral, and now they know their passion and their mission and their life calling is actually spiritual. And when they combine the spiritual and the material, there's a congruency, there's an integrity, there's an alignment that allows them to create miracles in their world. Now, I want you to have this experience, and the reason I want you to have this is because you're probably struggling, and you probably have been struggling, and you'll probably continue to struggle until you have an awakening. You have to have this awakening to realize that how you're thinking about life, how you're thinking about money, how you're thinking about your own purpose, your own passion, your own mission, are coming from filters that are invisible. They're filters in your unconscious mind. They're beliefs, they're data, they're limitations, and you don't even know you have them because you're living from them. You're living from within them. I've learned over my decades of doing this that once you break free of these beliefs, this nest of limitations, the software programming in your own unconscious mind, then you can virtually have, do, or be anything you can imagine. And I know this firsthand because at one point in my life I was homeless, and then I was in poverty for a good 10 years. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to do without. I know what it's like to be despondent and hopeless and hopeful but not seeing any action. I know all of that. But I also know that once you have an awakening, your life transforms forever. Now, today I can't turn off this radar in my mind that sees ideas everywhere, that sees opportunities everywhere, that sees wealth everywhere. And I can't turn it off when I meet with people. I had lunch just the other day with a woman, and she was struggling, and I was talking to her and listening to her, and I could hear her own limitations. They were in her voice, but to her, they were reality. They weren't beliefs. They were the way she saw the world and the way the world appeared to her. It seemed like hardcore earth-level reality to her. But it was actually her beliefs creating that construct, and when she looked out into the world, she was seeing her own belief-created reality. I started to point out how she can see things differently, and her eyes started to open, and they started to expand, and then she started to get excited. And then, because this is my nature, I started to talk about all the products I saw she can do, the ideas she can do, the new mission statement she can create. She got so enthused, she turned on her iPhone and started recording some of what I was saying. I've learned to do this on my own. That woman is learning how to do it on her own, and you can learn to do it on your own. And I'm going to help you do that because I have a challenge for you. I challenge you to look at the emails I'll send to you over the next 7 days, and these emails are going to have video in them, audio in them, and some writings in them, and they're all to stimulate your thinking. It's to stimulate your mind and expand it. You see, if I just sat here and said, hey, all you have to do is think differently about money and spirituality, act differently about money and spirituality, and be differently about money and spirituality, and your life will change forever, I won't really be doing you a service. Because when you think about it, how do you think differently about money? How do you act differently about money? How do you be differently about money? Does that make any sense to any of us? I know when I was on the streets of Dallas back in the 1970s, if somebody had said, hey Joe, all you have to do is think differently, act differently, and be differently, and your whole life will open up, you'll get off the streets, I probably would have knocked the person in the ditch, because that's not how my mind was working at the time. So if I just said think differently right now, you don't know what to do. You'll strive to think differently, but you're still going to think within your own limited thinking abilities, your own limited mindset, your own limited belief system, your existing paradigm. You won't be able to get out of it unless somebody helps you. And that's what I'm aiming to do with your permission. If you will accept this challenge, I will send you information and inspiration to do exactly what I'm talking about. It'll cause you to have an awakening within and at the end of these 7 days. And that's not very long. It won't take much of a commitment, 10, 15 minutes at tops. Read it, watch it, listen to it. Think about it, and then notice how your life begins to blossom, how it changes. Because it's one thing to say, think differently about money and passion and money and soul and money and spirituality. It's a completely different thing to have me walk you through stories, inspirations, exercises, personal experience, and other tidbits to actually trigger that within you. That's completely different, and that's what I'll do for you, and that's what these 7 lessons, if you will do for you. And again, all I'm doing is challenging you. I'm challenging you in a very simple way. That's the challenge. Spend 1 week spending 10 minutes a day opening yourself to new ideas, new possibilities. All of this is in your best interest. All of this is to help you be more spiritual aware and to be more wealthy. And the more you are doing both, the more you're going to live this lifestyle of what I call the Awakened Millionaire. Now, I've written a book about it. It's called The Awakened Millionaire. It's a manifesto. I'm not asking you to go buy it. You can go get it at the library if you want. I'm letting you know that I'm doing everything I can to make this possible for you to have this transformation. You don't need the book. You can get everything you want right now for free. Accept my challenge to have an awakening every day, or at least once during these 7 days, an awakening in consciousness, an awakening in your belief system. You see, when you have this awakening, you'll be able to see opportunities you didn't see before. You'll have ideas you didn't have before. You'll have product ideas come to you that weren't there before. All of life will take on this vibrant color and this vibrant life and this vibrant meaning that wasn't there before. When I was homeless and I was struggling, life was pretty dark. It was black. It was bleak. Today, I live the lifestyle of the rich and famous. I live in this full, vibrant color universe, and I see ideas everywhere. I help people in all kinds of ways because I can't turn it off. It's been opened up in my mind. I've been awakened. I want this for you every day. 7 days, 10, 15 minutes, watch the video or the audio, listen to the audio, read the material, think about it, reflect on it, and see where you are in 7 days. How hard is that? This is something that will trigger a transformation in you if you allow it. Finally, a lot of people say, well, my life is just the way it is. It is what it is a common statement out there. My God, that is a statement of victimhood. It's a statement of lack and limitation. I have a new statement, and my statement is, it is what you accept. It is what you accept. I want you to accept this challenge. I want you to accept the reality that you can become an awakened millionaire. I want you to accept the reality that you can become awakened in the areas of money and spirituality and soul and passion within 7 days. I want you to accept my free offer to do this for you. What you do today influences your tomorrow. If you don't do something different today, tomorrow is probably going to be a whole lot like today or a whole lot like it was yesterday. If you want to end the struggle, if you want to awaken, if you want to blossom, if you want to transform, I'm making it easy. It's free. By God, it's free. Your life can be different. I know it because mine's different. And all the people I've been helping for 3 decades or more are having breakthroughs and transformations. It's all happening now. Expect miracles. Thanks.